Hey, everybody. It's the John Swift podcast, if you will. I never usually call it the podcast specifically, but that's what I think in terms of when it's just sort of having an interacting. I don't think you have acting, but interactions. One thing I wanted to know right off the top is, how are you guys doing? It'd be really good to just get everybody to check in, because I do genuinely care about everybody in general. And with everything that's going on, all the crazy stuff, and dare I say COVID, because I hope that's on its way out and we're going to be done with that. And the other BLACKMATTERS, I hope that's going away, because that's just been an annoying thing. So it'd be really cool if everybody would just comment, I'm doing good, it's good, thanks for asking. That'd be really cool to get a bunch of people that would just comment, because usually I get a couple comments per video, and I know some people don't see them off the bat. What am I trying to say? When I put out a video, people don't always watch it like the first day it's out. So I know people will catch it a couple days later, because that's what I do. I'm not on YouTube like every second checking, and I don't see the updates like a new video. Somebody put out a new video, I don't see that often. I'm trying to cross the street here, but a bit of traffic, some traffic. We're on Orange Avenue in Sarasota, Florida, and there's a beautiful house across the street. It's one of my favorite houses. I'm kind of a lover of vintage homes. I would say this puts this house probably in the 1920s. They call it like the neo-Venetian or the new Venetian style, like Venice, Italy, as far as my limited knowledge of homes. But this house is just like vintage. It's got like tile up on the top, like along the top of the wall. It's got the old Spanish tile roof and the arched windows. Pretty original looking. They didn't replace the windows. As far as I can tell, they haven't replaced any of the windows with like new storm windows or whatever, putting just like generic aluminum windows. It looks like original. One of my favorite. It's like going back in time a little bit there. This neighborhood, I think, dates back to the 20s, when Sarasota was seeing its land boom right before the Depression, the Great Depression, or whatever they call it. Anyway, I'm not specifically talking about houses today, but just thought I'd throw that in, so give you guys a little sightseeing tour. There are some real nice different styles. You got this new Venetian. I don't know what this style is, a two-door or a branch, or just, this is what Sarasota is going away from, is homes that are built custom, but they don't look any different. They're just these square homes. Just literally, it's a box with windows. You've got these little cottage style down here. And what sucks is now that there's a land boom, real estate boom going on in Sarasota. People are paying shitloads of money to move here, and I don't know what is causing that, but for whatever reason, it's a thing now. And they say it's a seller's market because so many people want to buy houses. Ooh, look at this little place. This is just like a little cottage looking place with a very vintage looking chandelier in the front there. Just very cool. I don't know. I love the northern style with the high roof, with the little windows sticking out. Beautiful plants out front. I mean, it really looks like very homey, you know what I mean? And this is like a northern style. Like when I say northern style, I mean people came from up north with these porches and the two-story fireplaces and stuff. Well, in Sarasota, you hardly ever need a fireplace, but still, these homes have fireplaces. Anyway, just a reminder about the leave a comment on how you're doing, because I'm having a good day. Things are looking up in the brain. Sometimes it's a matter of a perspective, but just got my taxes done, so I'm getting some money back, and that's like a big relief because I'm behind on bill payments and stuff, and you know, that kind of stuff. This is a newer style home, which I don't know, it's okay. I guess the square window thing bothers me a little bit. Newer house. This is, see this like hand, let me show you the front door. See how it's got this little design? Where are you guys? Up at the top of the door. It's like a sunbeam. I mean, like I have never seen anything like that anywhere else. It's just beautiful. Nice little picket fence. Some guy's looking at me from his car. He's not even from Sarasota. He's just staring. This is a brand new home across here. This is what some of the new homes look like. This isn't as bad as the other box-like houses. I don't know. I just think it destroys the vintageness in the neighborhood when you put up a new house. Everybody's got to have a bigger house. Bigger house equals happiness, apparently, in people's minds, I guess. They're taking these one stories like this, putting up bigger homes, doubling the cubic footage of their house, or whatever you call it, square footage. And I guess that makes you happier when you have more footage. You know, if I was to be somewhat wealthy and I could buy a home or rebuild a home, I would build like a huge garage. Is what I would, instead of building like 6 bedrooms or whatever, you know, and a big living room, and I would build like a garage out back for a big workshop, and then I would have like a playroom where you could actually like play like Nerf basketball inside, something like that. I'm not talking about like a mansion. I'm talking about like just a decent sized home, like a 4-bedroom with some extra amenities. I'd have like a big backyard. There's a crow flying over. And I would have just a big workshop, because I love building, and my existing garage is just full of crap, and it just doesn't seem like I have enough space to store all my, you know, work materials and tools and, you know, all the other crap that you don't use, scuba diving equipment and all that stuff. But the other thing I want to remind you guys of is, if you haven't subscribed to my new channel, Mr. John Swift DIY, please do that, so I can get the subscribers up, so I can eventually monetize that channel and start working hard on it. I haven't been doing a lot of work on that channel. Part of it is I've been feeling like just sort of out of sorts with, you know, money issues and work issues, and, you know, the sort of overall anxiety of the limitations of the pandemic and stuff. You know, it's just sort of like, I think we're all feeling a bit hangered about it. And you know, it's okay to acknowledge that, even though we're all just like being strong, and we're being you know, we're all like, we don't talk about it like, oh, it's no big deal. It's like, you know, people died and we're sad for that, but we're just moving on. You know, it really has impacted the fear factor, I think, of America, you know, over a broad range of people. And although I haven't known anybody that's been seriously ill, I know somebody who knows somebody who is seriously ill. But fortunately, you know, knock on wood, you know, my family, my immediate family has not been affected, which is a really good, I don't know if it's good luck or just good immune systems or what it is. But just generally wanted to say hi to you guys. I think it's been more than a week since I put out a video, maybe 2 weeks since I put out a couple videos. And like I said, please go over to Mr. John Swift on YouTube and subscribe. That is going to be a catch-all for a lot of videos that I want to show you how to make things and film videos that I'm working on, and just give you a quick rundown of some of the things that I do. I used to like to do like a lot of Halloween crafts, like build my own tombstones and, you know, make up skeletons and paint them and put out lights. but I haven't been into that as much as I have been. I like to make props. I like to make like what I was gonna say, like fantasy props. Like lately I've been buying up like dart guns and squirt guns and then painting them to make them more realistic. And I have a video that I want to shoot on that subject. But if I put it on now and it's not monetized, I feel like all those views go to waste, and that's something that could be monetized and used, you know, for good purposes, you know what I mean? And you know, that's something I'd probably put on this channel because this channel is monetized. So, like I said, that's something that's going to take a while to get to where I want. I think the subscribers are in the 600s. You have to get to 1,000 to monetize your channel, and I don't know what else, because since I've last monetized the channel, things have changed, so I don't know what hoops you have to jump through. But anyway, once again, that's Mr. John Swift DIY. I should put that link on my page, but I always forget to do that. But just checking in on you guys, see how things are going. I'm having a good day. It's hot out, but oh, the other thing is, yeah, in local news, like yesterday or the day before, I got up to go to the bathroom. I stepped on a bee. There was a bee on the floor, and my whole foot swelled up. And it feels like, and I keep looking, it's hard to see where the sting is, but it looks like he got me twice. So my foot swelled up like a big balloon, and it felt like I was walking on like a big piece of clay because it was so swollen. My foot was numb. And when I got up the next day, I'm like, what the heck's wrong with my foot? Because I just got up, I didn't feel anything, but it was very sore and itchy. You know, when you get stung by a bee, sometimes it just itches for days. It feels better today, but yesterday it was still swollen. Put some Benadryl on it, and seems to be working out. This light sucks. Ooh, speaking of bees, there's a wasp right there. Anyhow, yeah, so foot's feeling better. They're having some construction that's been going on for, I don't know how many months, 6 months. They're like tearing up all the streets here. They got guys in yellow shirts standing out there, and the access to this neighborhood is like all cut off. I'm not sure how these people, I guess these people have to like tell that guy that they live there and then drive through, because it's got sort of like a sign there that says no through traffic or whatever. So all these people where the street is cut off, it's kind of fucked up, man. I mean, like for like a half mile down this road, they've got the street all torn up. In some neighborhoods, it's like completely, you can't even drive down the road. So I don't know how those people get to their houses, but it's a giant pain in the ass. And these guys are out here tearing up the road, and they have to pave it over again. A big pain in the ass. What was I talking about before that? Anyway, yeah, the bee thing. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's just I couldn't run yesterday. I wanted to go running actually, and there's my foot was all swollen. So anyway, that's about all the smoke. Every time it's so dry out, it hasn't been raining. Every time somebody drives through the dirt, it's like a dust bowl out here. Even though we're in Florida, it just hasn't been raining for weeks. So new house going up here, another square house. Beautiful neighborhood though. This neighborhood is always has the nicest plants and the nicest landscape, beautiful trees. My favorite neighborhoods to walk through, just because like when I walk or run, whatever, I like to have some eye candy, you know. So there's an example of just a nice small house. Somebody sort of kept it original ranch style. Just kind of plain looking, but very, very beautiful. Florida has a lot of great trees and a lot of great homes, you know, and we've got these like big oak trees and everything, beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye before I just ramble the rest of this video. Nothing to report other than the bee sting. Everything's good. You never know when tomorrow's not gonna be good, so I hope you guys are good. Leave a comment and say, hey, I'm doing good, how are you? And we'll see you later. Take care, guys.